Hi. Anyways, okay, guys, this is the fifth chapter or episode, however you want to call it. Chapter 6, The Haunted Mansion. We had recorded it again. Same story, different time.
Our computer sucks.
Amen. Okay, let's get into this. This is gonna be a pretty short video compared to the one we were gonna post. The one we were gonna post was gonna be like about an hour, but things happened and things got deleted. We didn't delete it. I don't know if it's a bug or it's just glitches on us or something. I don't know. I'm not a tech person. More than her though. Phantom is not a technology person. She's more pencil, paper, and that's it, I guess.
I like the old style of arts, I think.
I like games. Let's go into this. Okay, so what had happened, we got out the asylum and the...
It looks like a witch. You see the nose? That's the eye. That's the sting.
Well, it's not a witch, obviously. You can tell.
It's Mr. Kraken. Or Mrs.
Who goes there?
Not me.
Do you have to say the whole sentence?
That nightmare again.
I want to get everything to 50. That's 50 already. Okay, whatever. I kind of want to get this. Yeah, why not? That's pretty good.
I need a drink.
As you guys noticed, everything's cleaner from our last visit.
Except for the flying dust.
No. I want to know what Bradley and Dr. Colden have to say about all this.
They didn't let us go through there. As you see, the walls are still kind of messy though. All the pictures are there, everything's cleaned, which is weird. We still don't know why. They didn't explain.
You're awake,
we
Mr.
just had
Pierce.
an information video, quote unquote.
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the Force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
Alright.
There's a ghost. That's what I would say.
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
Me too.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
Someone died.
Yes.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Yeah.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
Chill.
Damn.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins, visitor.
The Shambler.
He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This
Obviously.
makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
You're right.
Prudent.
Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Kind of mad I couldn't talk to both of them individually. You know how they had the options?
Yeah.
Last time I did that first, and I was able to talk to both of them. We discovered like they have like a low relationship going on there,
Ooh.
but I couldn't because it's gifted. I went to the main ones first. Well, dang it. This next part, I wish I had the original content.
It was funny.
Yeah. I screamed. Just kidding. More like I said, I want to type pitch. Let's put it that way. Phantom, on the other hand, she became a control freak, I guess. She got all scared and she started, "Get there now! No, get in that closet!" You'll see. Maybe she'll do it again. I mean, she's gotten scared again and again for the same things. Hello?
No, no.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here.
Okay. Detention.
You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
You're welcome.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small
Weird.
island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
She looks like a flapper, you know?
Yeah, from the late 20s or something like that.
1920s.
Yeah.
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna go with this one. professional.
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
Well, I mean, unless you want to box a ghost and call it a draw.
Then that one? Hold the test.
That one?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Maybe.
terrible what happened to your husband, but I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital quite by chance.
Injured? Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective. Not everybody enjoyed such a prompt recovery.
I suppose Fuller does do miracles now and again.
Luck is obviously very kind to you. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Sounds bad.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It
Okay.
is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Yep.
Then you have
All in
paid
my life.
no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
You know,
Let's go!
I just thought, like, we never really saw the guy anymore
Day the
from the
Shambler
beginning.
came into the Sanders' lives.
Which guy?
The Baldy. From the first episode.
From the dream?
The guy who came to our office and gave us this
House of
investigation.
Artists.
Wasn't it the father of Sarah?
Yeah, but we never seen him anymore.
Isn't he
Francis
in that
Sanders
place?
and Sarah Hawkins.
He didn't come with us.
No.
Friends, even?
No place. Because it made no sense.
Sanders'
Well-
accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell a painting?
Isn't this place, it's called Darkwater, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it an island? So he would have gone by boat, like we saw. The
Finally won.
father of Sarah?
Was
is
Sanders
probably
aware of his
still
imminent
on the
doom?
other continent or something.
Yeah, but I mean, why didn't he come with us?
She
Sounds scary.
despises Sarah Hawkins, but it's the painting she truly hates. Why?
Because she drew it? Or painted it?
She didn't want Sanders to have the painting. She must have felt devastated.
Oh, yeah, the painting. Wow, it changes color. That's pretty dope. That's it. Oh,
Oh!
The Shambler. I
cool.
need to see it.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Phonograph. Oh, it's the thing we saw over here now.
Yeah.
This controller's so loud.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids. Each time I shut my eyes, hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings.
Irene,
That accursed
I made a
Sarah.
mistake. I fear that it might be too late.
I'm sorry.
Nobody should enter.
I just left you listening to it again. Let's get out of here. I don't wanna
I could use
get her
one of
depressed.
those. Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Damn. Okay. Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all the hope of ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning for you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the shambler. Your friend, Sarah Hawkins.
This is probably before he gave it to him. She gave it to him. What's up, cat?
Meow.
You're a snake. Read book. That probably helped, you know?
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe it ruined her life.
Wait, what was the gift for? I didn't read it. This new kitchen. Oh, to the gallery. Oh wow. I'm dumb. It's a lot of wind.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
The shambler.
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
Alright.
She beat us up? When?
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me.
You talk
And
too
I'm
much.
far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Sure. Let's get out of here.
So, spread the curse to the mainland. That sounds lovely.
But remember, there's nothing to search.
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Pretty dope, though.
Right?
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Wait, that's the only one that got marked to watch.
Right?
Look at, there's no other one. And as you can see, all the little, they're all light. You know?
Yes.
Okay, guys, take a good look at this picture. Okay, that's enough. Let's get into it. This scene is cursed.
This is what made me scream and cry. I didn't like it.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
I know the lights are gone. Oh no, oh no.
Tears.
Bro, can you see your shadow?
Run!
Corey. This reminds me of Mario, actually.
What?
64. Mario 64, you had to get into the paintings to go anywhere.
Oh yeah. Let's go! Do you think we'll get any paintings someday? That
I have no idea.
it's not a scary scene at the same time. Second time. But the first time I saw this, I was like screaming. Oh God.
It's so scary.
It looks scary. Look at it.
Look at the details.
Oh.
Pretty cool. It's pretty dope.
Oh, it's here.
What the hell was that?
That was a weird cut.
Okay, no. He saw us! Run!
He's stunned, by the way, guys.
Oh my
He only killed me. Oh, he's still following me?
He only killed us a few times because we thought we could fight him back.
Yeah, we thought we were gonna fight him with knives.
This dagger.
Or, like, open the
different.
doors with knives. But that's not the case.
Oh Lord Jesus!
Oh my god.
What happened? Every time we try to get out with the knife, by the door, I mean, this happened.
I
Let's do it again.
touch it.
You see?
way out.
So it's
Make it hiding closet.
Choice. I must get rid
Oh
Lord Jesus.
god!
Look, that's what happened. This is how it looks. How it looks when they see us.
He already saw us! No!
Oh Lord Jesus.
Shut your trap! Oh.
That's what happens when he dies.
What the hell was that?
It was a
Well,
shadow.
by the looks of it, it looked like the same picture. Look at it.
So, like, oh my god. But the thing was, we had to test out every single knife.
Yeah, we didn't even know. We're dumb. We were looking like this.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
Oh my god, run! Oh no.
He's stupid. Or maybe I'm stupid.
This dagger looks different.
See? He said that. Where is he?
It's behind me. No, I'm behind him. Is it this one?
Yeah, I think so. Did you see that, Mark?
He didn't come from that side. Yeah, that's right. Fight us. Not so strong now, huh? Fight us.
Bye! Oh!
Hit him in the face! Hit him in the face!
Punch him!
Look at that kid. Get out of here. Get nothing on us. Damn.
Oh, Pierce.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, weird? What do you mean what's wrong with me?
You
Did
sure
not
you
see
won't
that?
be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You're right.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm.
And that's okay.
Did I miss something more interesting?
You missed out the whole
We've been
fight.
doing the dagger thing with our fingers for a long time, guys. You know, we've done it with pencils at school, and some people go extreme and use a knife.
Oh my god.
Remember?
Oh yeah, the knife game song. There is an old tradition. I
I
think
don't know the name. Well, I mean the song.
a game that we can play.
It's nothing. I think I just drank too much.
That goes without
think?
saying. If you can't tell the difference between reality and fiction, then you're in real trouble.
Oh no, Pierce.
You knew.
Uh,
You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
She sounds like a diva.
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater.
Sorry, guys.
He'll tell you all about it.
Stop it!
It was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like
Like I said, really windy.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller.
We'll
I've
try.
still got things to settle with Irene.
You're right. Get out of the way.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Okay. I'm out. Sorry. We kind of made a mess. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. There's another painting over there in the corner. That's cool.
Skeleton.
If you guys like it, like that little painting, leave a like.
Comment about it.
Comment about us. Yeah. Bye. Subscribe. Share with your friends.
Okay, that's it. Bye.